Hey, how you doing? I hope I'm gonna have to turn this down a minute. We've created, if I'm sort of distorted, that's for a reason. What we have created here in our offices, a mini lab. And what we're going to attempt to do today during this video is to create both non-music, non-objective art, non-objective music. Things both artistic and sound-wise, that's all art. It's just different forms of art. And art can be anything from a simple child's dedication to the most glorious thing in the world in your mind as there possibly could be. So, you know, whether or not you like Jackson Pollock or you have heard of Jackson Pollock, he's my hero. Because he literally went where no man had gone. Okay? That said, what we're going to do today is with sound. You're going to hear sound on the side of it. And with non-objective application of materials on other materials. That's as simple as I can do. So we're already running 2 minutes, and so we might as well start. Let me turn this up a bit. moving around is in effect rendering this experiment invalid, because it was a conscious effort on my part to move my hands on this slide or even whatever. Right? Those were conscious efforts. When he was standing over this canvas, right, he had rolled the canvas out on the floor of the shed, and see that whole thing there, that was a conscious effort. Obvious that it's difficult to do two things at once. First of all, I don't want to spill any paint on any equipment. Secondly, I like to manipulate my sound. But this is a conscious effort too, right? I'm doing, even if I'm doing this, conscious effort, right? I don't know what to tell you. I hope that the art you were able to see my Oakland A's hat. This little pin on the side was from years gone by, one of the A's earlier triumphs. Anyway, let's hope that they do go the whole distance. Congratulations, Oakland A's. Love the fans. Love the outfits. They're great. The costumes are fantastic. I don't even know what you want to call them, costumes or not, right? I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I'm just simply wasting time. Wasting time and film. There's no film. Whatever happened to film? Whatever happened to film? It just disappeared? I mean, there's still film, you know, but I mean, so if I decide to do this, and just do this, then that renders it invalid because these were conscious strokes on my part. And I'm making, unfortunately, there's even a name for what I'm making. I'm randomly trying to make something, and somebody's already made up a name for it. I think it's called cross-hatching or something like that. But whatever it's called, it's quite fun. I mean, it's like painting, not so much by numbers, but the amazing thing that at this level you can do anything you want. I mean, go out into your public plaza and take a look at some of the crap that has been sold for perhaps hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I congratulate the guy who decided, well, all I need is a big chunk of cement with without anything, just a big chunk of cement, you know. And you say, well, that's all you do need, right? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, at this point, I don't know if you continue to do stuff at random, right? I guess I'm doing things random, and every time I do something, hey, there we go. The whole thing is collapsing. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, that's interesting because now we're getting a whole different view of things, right? Right, yes, right. Oh, I didn't think this was strong enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is heavy. I didn't realize it was that heavy. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what it's seeing. I guess we'll just call it off. Another experiment. Thank you very much. This is Captain Kazoo signing off saying, keep on humming. Okay. So I switched on the light and I realized that the old scene. This is Captain Kazoo, and this is Captain Kazoo. Who's Kazoo Review. Now I still, once again, as is my my reputation, I'm unprepared for everything. But I'm going to try to catch up to myself as soon as possible. We just did. Hang on a minute, please. We just did an experiment. in what I will call a combination of non-objective music and non-objective art. Now, everybody should know by this time. If they don't, I will inform you all. Jackson Pollock is my hero. He literally is a man who went where no other man had gone. It says on the side, Captain Kazoo is on YouTube. Before Picasso made some attempts, but it wasn't until Jackson, in a drunken stupor, tripped over a pail of paint, and his fortune was unraveled. In front of him. I don't know if that ever happened, but it's a good story. I was a student at Art Students League in New York City in the late 40s and early 50s. Jackson Pollock visited the Art Students League many times over those years. I don't know whether it was twice or 200 times. It was somewhere in between. Could have been 6 times. I don't know. He could have been there times that I never knew about. So, you know, I don't know everything. I didn't know everybody. I was just a kid, just a punk kid like I am today. I'm just an older punk kid than I used to be. Anyway, we're going to continue today with snippets, perhaps from perhaps. Hey, that's a word. Perhaps. And that's a good word. I like that. Not perhaps, because haps is like happenstance. But hopes, those are the things we like. So perhaps everything. Hey, I want you to make a note of this, that I've just coined that phrase. Perhaps. P-E-R-H-O-P-E-S. Perhaps. Okay? Or H-O-P just S. I don't know. I haven't written it down. I had to put it in spell check. They say, oh, we don't know what that means. Anyhow. Now, the question is, what the hell are we going to do today? I keep reaching over here to this guy here and tickling him. And when What? What? Ah! It's Halloween! Anyway, well, what we've got to get to before we continue is the non-objective art part of the program. So far, that was mainly non-objective music, right? Now, the interesting thing is that the camera is way the hell up there. I should be pointing right at the camera right now. Hello. So, if I'm sitting this low, I don't know what's just shooting the top of my head. I haven't figured that out yet. I don't try to figure these things out. They just happen. Perhaps. Her, by the way of haps, haps being short for happenstance, right? Her hopes by the way of hope. Hope brings faith. Faith projects charity. Faith, hope, and charity. Remember those three ladies? Or was that the 7 ladies of the apocalypse? I'm not sure. Anyway, I digress, as usual. Anybody home? I think so. What? 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 Is that right? You know, there was a time before that I had this synthesizer keyboard over here right in front of me. But I moved it today in order to accommodate the visual portion of the program, which we haven't even gotten to yet. That's still somewhere in the future, okay? Or maybe the next 10 minutes, if I can figure out how to do this. I'm rather reluctant to do this because of the fact that it's got wet paint all over it. It's got wet paint all over it. And of course that was the whole idea, right? That wet paint. And it should be up higher, or it should be upside down. I'm not exactly sure. Uh-oh, my assistant is getting anxious. At 7 minutes and 29 seconds wasted again. Who is that? That burglars breaking in? Is that fans? It's fans. Fans are attacking the studio. Hey, that's the life of a lesser star, right? We have superstars and lesser stars. I hope you noticed my A's hat. The A's are in the race for the the whole 9 yards. Oh, that's the base. That's a football term, isn't it? Yes. They're in it for the home run. Okay, so congratulations, A's, and I love the A's. I love the A's fans. Very colorful crowd. I've been to many an A's game in my day, or in their day, and in other days. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm glad you mentioned that because what? That's a lot of fun. You don't say. You don't say. Never know what's the next one. It's like being in church. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do. It's 12. This is 12 minutes and 37, 38, 39, and life is going by a mile a minute. I'm getting older. You're getting older. We're all getting older. I got to wash out all my brushes, except I didn't even get a chance to show that to you, and I really do want to do that. Oh, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. How am I going to do that? I'm wasting your time. I'm wasting my time. Remember this thing on the side of my head here? That's a keratosis or something. Thank you very much. This is Captain Kazoo signing off saying, keep on humming. Like that. It's not cancerous. It's just and I've had that removed at Kaiser by the dermatologists several times. It just bam within a year or shortly thereafter, it just comes right back again. It's impossible to kill it. It'll probably many years after I'm dead. Thank you very much. This is Captain Kazoo signing off saying, keep on humming. Thank you very much. This is Captain Kazoo signing off saying, keep on humming. It'll still be growing. Thank you very much. This is Captain Kazoo signing off saying, keep on humming. That kind of shit hangs around forever. Anyway, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a towel. What did I bring? Did I have a towel? I should have had a towel, right? Where is the towel? Alright. So what we have to do, somehow or another, is put the towel down here on the floor, and then put the goober bring the goober over, set it right down there. Okay, now do we care? No, we don't care because it's not objective art, so it doesn't make any difference what the hell it looks like. There are no standards. So I mean, I guess that for all intent purposes, Jackson Pollock made his own standards, right? Okay. Now, are you seeing anything at all? I don't know. That's up there. I guess I should put it up there. Which side am I on? I'm on the paint side. Okay, so if I just took this thing here and just did this, would anything happen? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this is what it started out to be. It started out to be a drooly paint thing, much like Jackson Pollock, but then it got smeared around and all sorts of annoying things began to happen to it, and the camera on this computer is too high. It should be up on a box or something. It should be a lot of things, guys. Yeah, that's the truth. I know what you mean. Okay. Back down into the can. Not necessarily. It's not a Shroud of Turin, but it does have some streaks of red paint on it, which you could mistake for blood. Am I holding that up high enough? Anyway, difficult it's difficult to without everything or some automatic. Of course, this is automatic. Minutes. That's enough time for Tchaikovsky to do whatever he did, or Jackson Pollock to do whatever he did, and I've only done this, which wasn't nothing anything, was it? Okay, let's say that's the end of that. Thanks very much for stopping by. If you did stop by, if you didn't stop by, what the hey? Hey, don't forget. Free Gimme Money CDs. Free. Simply send us an email and say, we'd like a free CD of Gimme Money. Okay? It's Captain Kazoo once again saying... Keep on humming. It's obvious that it's difficult to do two things at once. First of all, I don't want to spill any paint on any equipment. And secondly, I like to manipulate my sound. But this is a conscious effort too, right? Even if I'm doing this, that's a conscious effort, right? I don't know what to tell you. I hope that through the art you were able to see my Oakland A's hat. This little pin on the side was from years gone by in one of the A's earlier triumphs. Anyway, let's hope that they do go the whole distance. Congratulations, Oakland A's. Love the fans. Love the outfits. They're great. The costumes are fantastic. I don't even know what you want to call them, costumes or not, right? I don't know. I don't know anything. Why would I know anything? I'm just sitting here wasting time. Wasting time and film. There is no film. Whatever happened to film? Whatever happened to film? It just disappeared? I mean, there's still film, you know, but I mean, so if I decide to do this, and just do this, then that renders it invalid because these were conscious strokes on my part. And I'm making, unfortunately, there's even a name for what I'm making. I'm randomly trying to make something, and somebody's already made up a name for it. I think it's called cross-hatching or something like that. But whatever it's called, it's quite fun. I mean, it's like painting, not so much by numbers, but the amazing thing that at this level you can do anything you want. I mean, go out into your public plaza and take a look at some of the crap that has been sold for perhaps hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I congratulate the guy who decided, well, all I need is a big chunk of cement with without anything, you know, just a big chunk of cement, you know. And you say, well, that's all you do need, right? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, at this point, I don't know if you continue to do stuff at random, right? I guess I'm doing things random, and every time I do something, hey, there we go, and the whole thing is collapsing. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. Well, that's interesting because now we're getting a whole different view of things, right? Right, yes, right. Oh, I didn't think this was strong enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is heavy. I didn't realize it was that heavy. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what it's seeing. I guess we'll just call it off. Another experiment. Thank you very much. This is Captain Kazoo signing off saying, keep on humming. Talk to you later.